Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum. Welcome to Somewhere Out There. I am the huge one, aka I don't know, Dave. And I'm with James Legend. We are two, I guess, old podcasters trying to get back into the game and podcast and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so we'll talk wrestling, we'll talk nerdy, we'll answer your comments, maybe we'll go to other comments. But yeah, just trying to get a hold of it. This is our fourth podcast, and hopefully we get it going again, brother. But dude, we had a delay. Can I just bitch about something? And this podcast is about anything. So in the chat or anything, just throw stuff in and we'll talk about any topic. But dude, my podcasting career might be coming to an end again. I got a new place. And like when I got this new place, the first thing I said is, dude, I have companies in America and I make a lot of phone calls. I'm on a podcast. Are the walls thick enough so the neighbors won't hear? Okay. The owner of the building, the real estate agent, the manager of the building, also the security guard, all said, yeah, you can't be heard. And then I'm like, okay, cool. And then like I asked the neighbor, I'm like, can you hear me when I talk? And she's like, oh no, I'm a cute Japanese girl, I can't. And then the other day I was like leaving, and it was like they were like, oh, you can't be so loud because people have to work. So now we have to do, I don't know, I have to figure it out. I was so pissed because like the thing I was pissed off about is like if I didn't ask 20 different Japanese people that I want thick walls so people can't hear me because I podcast in the middle of the night, then I wouldn't have a problem. But you know what I mean? Then I'd be like, okay, well, I didn't ask. But I literally asked everyone. I was like, Prime Minister Abe, is it okay if the wall's thick enough so people can't hear me? And, dude, I was so angry. It was like legit angry.
Who did you say? It sounded like you said Prime Minister Harambe.
Well, him too. I just didn't know Abe. Abe. In America, we pronounce it Abe, but it's pronounced Abe. But anyway, I went through like 6 fuckers, dude. I was like, listen, yeah, like they're like, look at the view. Oh, look at all this crap we get. Like, dude, all I care about is the walls thick. And they're like, yeah. And then yesterday I got a noise complaint. And then like, oh, you can't stay up too late. And like, what is too late? And then you're like, oh, people have to work. Dude, that fucking flipped me the fuck off because I was like, dude, dude, first off, that conversation had happened 4 o'clock in the morning because I leave my place by 4 o'clock in the morning. And on top of that, I normally don't get home. Like 3 times a week, I get home like around 8 p.m. Rest of the time, I get home at midnight. So I'm literally at my place from midnight to 4. And this motherfucker's like, oh, some people have to work? I'm like, dude, you're out of your fucking... Dude, because like they were like, oh, he stays up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then he wakes up and he's up at 2. I'm like, fuck you, it's my place. What the fuck? Dude, I was so pissed, man.
It's not even that. Like, it's insulting because of the fact that this is your work.
Yeah. And no, that, but like, I asked him like 800 times. I was like, bro, can people hear me through the wall? Can people hear me through the wall? Can people hear me through the wall? No. This place is made so Godzilla can't knock it down. So I was so pissed.
Is that a selling point in Japan?
Yeah, I mean, it's a selling point for me. You know, Godzilla always comes by.
Well, fuck. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want Godzilla knocking my place down.
But I'm thinking about getting a mic because I like screaming. I'm just a screamer. Context is everything.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is too, like, people all the time are like on YouTube, it's like, you're loud all the time. And I'm like, James, how much louder am I in real life when I'm in America?
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm so much louder in real life, and now I gotta fucking live in this stupid ass. Dude, I think, and if I didn't ask 97% of the Japanese population about the walls, I think I'd be like, oh, okay, it's your country. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, I disgraced you by having a podcast in my own fucking place. Oh, please forgive me, Japan. That would be my attitude. But I literally asked everyone. I went downstairs to the restaurant.
I mean, that should be your attitude anyway because you're trying to go for permanent residency.
Yeah, I know. So I might, as soon as I get permanent residence, though, I'm probably gonna be like, dude, I'm leaving this fucking joint. Yeah. Because like it was always some point, dude. I'm like thinking about going to my neighbors, just knocking on the fucking door and be like, here, have my refrigerator. I didn't even want a refrigerator. I didn't want anything. I just wanted a computer and a wall thick enough for people not to hear me, and they didn't deliver on any of that. And they're like, but look at the beautiful view. Fuck the view. You think I'm gonna look outside? I have the internet. Looking outside is for suckers.
Exactly. I can look outside through my computer.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, so who knows? But that just means you have to wake up earlier. There's no more midnight.
I mean, I'm awake.
Yeah. So how's Brawl USA going, brother? And then we'll see if there's anything in the comments, and then we'll rock and roll.
Good but scary. We still don't have any pre-sale tickets, which scares me a little bit. But we never really pre-sell a ton.
But here's the thing. I know this sounds kind of shitty because I know like pre-sale tickets are so. This is a good topic. I know pre-sale tickets are so important to indie events. I've never bought pre-sale tickets to an indie event ever. I don't know why. I just.
I don't think I have either. But when you're,
but it really does help, doesn't it? Because like it's guaranteed money. It's money up front that you can buy stuff with. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps, but you know.
Do you I'm just talking out my ass here. I don't know. Do you give like a bonus for pre-sale? Like, is it cheaper or is it like you get a free high five or something?
The VIP tickets get extra stuff.
Yeah.
So we kind of try to push the VIP for the pre-sale.
Yeah, because I love indie wrestling. I used to go to like indie wrestling all the fucking time, but like it never even crossed my mind. Like, you go to pre-sale, yeah, okay, whatever, sucker. I'm not paying. I'm speaking as a fan. As a promoter, I love it, but yeah, I don't know because I think the fans don't realize how much pre-sales help smaller indies.
Yeah, it's just the little things. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody right now were like, oh, we're gonna buy a ticket from watching this small piece of nothing. You know what I mean? Like, just from us talking for the last 10 minutes. If somebody bought a ticket, like, I wouldn't have to be out of pocket, as stupid as it sounds, $5 to go get a case of water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or we were thinking about printing trading cards. If 2 people bought pre-sale tickets right now, I wouldn't have to come out of pocket to buy the trading cards. I would be able to go and afford to buy the trading cards with the pre-sale tickets. You know what I mean? Like, it's just little things.
Yeah, it's weird the way fans think and the way promoters think and how it's different. Because as a fan, I never thought like, but too like when it comes to New Japan, WWE, TNA a bit, but when it comes to those guys, you buy pre-sale because you're worried you're going to sell out. I think in indie, you're like, fuck it, there's going to be seats. You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing. This venue only holds like 110 people.
So maybe sell out a couple times, and then. But the thing is, like, because I'm thinking as a fan, I'd probably be an entitled asshole. Like, I wouldn't buy a pre-sale ticket, and if you're sold out, I'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's funny how fans think differently.
We've had that issue not with me, but with Uproar.
Really?
They had to do standing room only.
Interesting. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's awesome.
They actually had to discount their tickets and do standing room only.
Oh, cool. Well, that's a great success for indies.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but that's kind of weird. Yeah, I guess so. If you support your local indies or Brawl USA, pre-sale, my friends.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, books help matter to pre-sale.
It's little things that fans don't think of. If I sold X amount of pre-sale, then I know for a fact that I have, X amount of pay, or, you know what I mean, certain amount of pay already. You know what I mean? So that I don't have to overtake from like my bank or something. You know what I mean? Like, because we go into pay, obviously, we go into shows with pay. You know what I mean? Like, that's just something we've always done. So if I knew I had, $300 in queue already, I would only have to take X amount out of my bank or my credit card or whatever it is that I'm doing to replace,
Yeah. So, no, I hear you on that one, brother. So yeah, it's interesting. I never thought, like, it's weird how you think differently from a promoter and a fan. I bet you a lot of fans don't think of pre-sale. But yeah, so yeah, fucking so go to Brawl USA, brawlusa.com. Check it out, Florida people. Dude, remember like when we used to be like so over in Florida? I miss those days. So
you know what's crazy?
What's that?
You haven't done anything in Florida in how long?
I'm guessing let's just round it up to 10 years.
Yeah, you're still over.
Woo! That's all that matters.
Every time I do something, people are like, "Oh, when's Dave coming back to help you?"
You're like, that motherfucker. But if my neighbors keep complaining about these podcasts, we're fucking moving in. No. I don't know. I thought about it. Depends. Like, if permanent residence goes bad, or if fucking my house is like complaining about stuff that was a selling point, then fucking, yeah, I'm fucking moving back. I don't know. Some days I'm like, I'm never moving back. And then some days I am. But the thing is, like, it's weird. Like, when I was in America, I never cared what I was going to do. But, like, when you're in another country to go back to America, for some reason, you build up this imaginary fear like there's no jobs. Because, like, the other day, you're like, hey, dude, come back to America. I'm like, but what would I do? I've been living in Japan for, like, 8 to 10 years. I know what I do here, but if I go back, I can't do that. And you're like, yeah, but what did you do before Japan? I'm like, I don't remember that far back. Like, it's just a fucking make-believe. I think it's just from living
like
overseas.
start yelling at me. There was no before Japan. I'm like, holy shit! Okay, well, there was.
Well, this is how bad it is. This is how bad it is. I noticed the longer you live in another country, you describe your country and your friends from that country as foreigners. Like the other day, I was like, oh, you doing a podcast again? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get into it, you know. And which one they're like, oh, cool. Who are you doing with? I'm like, oh, my friend who's a foreigner. And I was like, wait a second, he's not a foreigner. I'm the foreigner. How fucking long have I lived here? I'm like, oh, a foreigner friend. You don't know.
And fuck you. I'm in Japan. I'm over 6 foot. I'm blonde hair and I'm blue eyes.
You're here, dude. Come on in.
I wouldn't even have to have a skill to get a job.
No, you wouldn't. They would just hand you money. Here's a bag of money. But the funny part is like that, and also like when you live in a country long enough, you don't know what the other country has. And I think I mentioned this already in a podcast or in a conversation. Swift, a pro wrestler, came here on his honeymoon. Dude, Swift invited me on his honeymoon to meet his new wife, like the month I got a divorce. Not good on timing. So I go and meet him. And like I'm describing 4D theaters like it's the greatest invention ever. And he's like, dude, we have one of those in Spring Hill. And I was like, oh, okay. Like you don't know. Like it's weird because you don't know like what is popular and what's not. Because like I'll log on Facebook and be like, can you believe Japan does this? Like America doesn't do that? Yeah, that's how it's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm turning Japanese, my friend. I'm turning Japanese. Anyway, check out brawlusa.com. Go pre-order. And also that you also have the network. Plug your network. I'm gonna plug books and we're going to live chat.
We have a network online. It's brawlusa.pivotshare.com. We'll probably put it down in the little divvy-doo down there.
I wonder if I have the domain name for Combat TV still. If I do, I'll forward to it.
That's cool. But yeah, and yesterday we just actually picked up a collaboration with another promotion in Florida, and we have another one working out. So the network will be 3 promotions for $2.99 a month.
Well, what are the promotions?
Ignite and Punk Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, I want to see Punk Pro Wrestling. That's Epics, right?
Yeah.
I know nothing about Unite, or is it Unite or Ignite?
Ignite, like you're lighting something on fire.
Gotcha. All right, who runs it?
This lady named Kim.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, I'm a newbie to the independent.
Like I always go to Florida Indies because that's where I worked for a really long time, and I always look like, who the fuck are half these people? Like I remember going to the ACW roster and be like, who the fuck are these people? It's like State Line.
Still around?
What's that?
Oh my god, it is still around.
Who?
Florida Indies.
Oh, is it? I didn't even know that.
I mean, the message board's dead now. The last post was like last year. I'm choking on a fucking burp. Oh my god.
Are you gonna make it, brother? Anyway.
Yeah, I just burped and like they choked me.
Yeah, check it out. So yeah, dude. And fucking my book, go buy it. And dude, I got a second book coming out, and it's not gonna be as much raping, murdering, and killing and curse words. I'm sure there's going to still be a little bit, but just not at this highest level. And we're working on a cover now. We just did our first edit, so I'm really excited about that. We gotta promote stuff more. And then we might. I've talked to Jerry. Within the month or two, we might start a Patreon, and we're definitely starting a T-shirt shop. We don't know how we're gonna do both of those, but that's in the works. Because
again, I do print on demand, so we don't really have to put any money into it yet.
Oh, that's true. All right. Well, we'll have to talk off air. But yeah, so T-shirts, that, and also we're gonna do more of the news. We're just gonna try to fix this place up. You know, dude, I don't know. I don't know if I should shoot.
Trying to add a coat of paint.
Yeah, but we're gonna try to fix it. Dude, I don't know, because like I'm gonna say something hilarious, but it will hurt all my friends' feelings. So I don't think I'm gonna do it. But you do would you throw your friends under the bus if I could tell a funny story?
I do all the time.
All right, I'm gonna throw my friends under the bus. I love my friends too, but I'm gonna throw them under the bus. I went to YouTube and the YouTube was like, "Oh, dude, are you thinking about coming back to podcast and thinking to YouTube?" I'm like, "I don't know, I'll do little by little, you know." And they're like, "Well, you know, you were better off not doing shows than having other people host them." And I was like, "What? How could you say that about my friends?" So I have to come back, but I have to get like full of energy. And now I'm like all fucking intimidated in this stupid apartment. I'm like, am I being too loud? This fucking sucks. Podcasting sucks. Life sucks. Buy my book, Operation Freak Show. It's about a bunch of vigilantes who put on luchador masks killing pedophiles. It's a Pixar flick.
Yeah.
I think Pixar will pick up the movie option.
I was given it as a Christmas gift.
Right? Oh yeah, from the coolest fucking person ever. Your lady friend.
I was just like, why didn't you just give me Cole?
You fucking son of a bitch.
I was like, is this a gag gift?
So
she goes, I don't know how to read.
Yeah. Well, you can have her read to you a bedtime story. Yeah. So yeah. All right, let's see. My favorite is Sammy. Yeah, I like Sammy. I love Sammy. I haven't talked to Sammy on like barely ever. Me and Sammy are like strangers, even though we're on the same channel. Skipping. You look a lot like Ross from Friends. That's awesome, considering I used to fucking be fat as fuck. I'll take Ross from Friends.
Yeah.
You should have asked Okada. I did ask Okada. Okada's like, fuck you, motherfucker. You can do whatever. Soundproof the walls. Edward Mullen, I think you're absolutely right. I have to figure out how to do that. I have to like buy the foamy shit. Yeah.
Stuff.
I have to Google it. Yeah, I definitely have to soundproof them. Because, dude, the fucking worst part is the other day I was like, can you hear me? Oh, no, I can't. It's such an honor to meet my foreign neighbor. Like, you fucking cunt. And she was cute, too.
Kevin Snell just wants to sing karaoke in the wee hours.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people, like, want quiet. I want noise. I want a place where, like, I can be as loud as I want and you can be as loud as I want. Not once have I ever been like, oh, my neighbor's being loud. Fuck them. Never. It, like, never occurred to me. You know? But then again, I grew up fucking, you know, living with 90 fucking dudes at a time in the military and before that. You know what I mean? So, like, to me, it's like, oh, someone's being fucking loud. Oh, well, let them have a good life. I don't understand, like, oh, we're going to be quiet. Like, I would rather have a neighbor that never shuts the fuck up and is loud, that never complains, than a neighbor that's like, I'm so quiet, but if you fucking say, I am over at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to cry. Fucking unbelievable. So, I don't know. I don't think I would be angry if I didn't ask everyone, including Okada. Japanese people get offended over everything. They do, and they have so many fucking rules. Like, dude, I go to the gym. I do the same thing every day. I go to the gym, but like, there's so many fucking rules. Then I go to work. There's so many fucking rules. Then I live here. There's so many fucking rules. I bought internet. There's so many fucking rules. I kid you not, in Japan, you will pay someone and you'll feel like you have to serve them. Well, like, it is fucking ridiculous how many fucking rules they have all the time. All of the time. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I just look up, and they're fucking so dicks about it too, because like they have like English translations, and it doesn't come off good. You know what I mean? Like, the one guy's like at a gym, they're like, if you drop the weight, we'll fucking get you out of here. You'll revoke your membership. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm the goddamn customer here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. Like and maybe like sometimes
You're the
it's cool.
customer, but you're also the foreigner.
Dude, no, and it's fucking weird as fucking everyone. But I kid you not, like to get internet in Japan is fucking ridiculous. It's the hardest fucking thing in the world. And at first, I thought it was maybe because I'm a foreigner and couldn't speak. But then I asked my Japanese friends, and like, no, it's fucking impossible. It's dude, and the thing is, it's not like in America where they only have like Time Warner in your neighborhood. They have like 800 fucking internet providers, and they all fucking suck. No, the speed is great. Well, no, it is. The internet is absolutely amazing and fantastic. The service is completely horrible. Like I got Docomo. I went into Docomo for internet. I literally fucking halfway through go, oh my God, I better fucking listen to him or I'm going to get fired. Like that was my mindset. And I was like, holy fuck, I'm the customer. Why am I thinking I'm going to get fired?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's fucking ridiculous with so many rules. I might start a Japanese Tumblr or thing and just have rules. Another cool thing is you feel safe. There is a benefit to having a lot of rules. But then it starts to get fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like some rules I'm like, okay, I get, and some rules I'm just like, what? Really? That's a fucking thing? And like the punishment is like death. They're like, if you sneeze in the gym, we will execute you. I'm like, okay. Oh man. I don't know. I love Japan, but I also hate Japan. The rules are ridiculous. And getting internet is ridiculous. Like, I'm pretty sure for me to get internet right now, I work for Docomo. Like, don't tell the boss that I'm fucking talking bad about him. The service is amazing. But holy shit, dude. Like, I remember I was sitting there, and they're like, oh, we can get you internet in 2 months. And I was like, why the fuck am I here now? He's like, oh, yeah, it takes a while for us to hook it up in your house. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. But once you have the service, it's amazing. I guess so. In Dallas, they're better dedicated to in Dallas, they'd better dedicate that show to Balls Mahoney. All right. I don't know what the fuck that means. Did Balls Mahoney die?
Yeah, Balls Mahoney's dead.
Are you fucking for real? Recently?
I mean, within the last year?
Oh, I fucking love Balls Mahoney. I got a bad memory. I thought he was still fucking alive.
No, he's asking because of the fact that WWE is calling the show Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, I get it. I see where they're making a connection. Dude, wrestlers die so much you forget that they died.
Yeah, he died April 12th of 2006.
Yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I know he was dead. That breaks my fucking heart. He's
died at his home in Spring Lakes Heights.
Yeah, no, it's all coming back now. God damn it. A lot of people have to die.
This Wikipedia has weird info. He died watching Jeopardy.
Really?
What?
That's weird that fucking people would know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, here's the thing. Do you think he was watching Jeopardy? Okay, hold on. I know this is maybe a little tasteless, but let's be fucking crazy movie detectives here. Do you think someone saw him die and that's how they know that? Or do you think they just came in and they're like, well, he's been dead for 2 hours, 2 hours ago? You know what I mean?
No, I think they said that his wife called the ambulance. You think when she gave the report, though, she specifically was like, he was watching Jeopardy. It was his favorite.
I don't know. But here's my thing, dude. I kid you not. I overthink shit a lot. I don't watch the WWE Network live stream at all for 2 reasons. One, I don't want to fall asleep and Total Divas comes on and they'll be like, oh, look, someone watched Total Divas. And second, can you imagine? I have the luxury of living by myself and my fucking neighbor's like, he's finally quiet, so they won't find me for months. My neighbor's like, he's finally quiet, he's dead. Yeah. But my thing is can you imagine just like Dave Koco dead was watching Total Divas. I'd be like, fuck me. I'd be more sad about that than my death.
You got hooked, it was on the John Cena collection.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. That's why, dude, think about it. You use the WWE Network. It's an amazing product. But if it's a pay-per-view, you can watch live. But outside of that, don't watch live. I would never watch the 24-hour stream live. Think about it.
Now that you think of it, now that I mention it, I've never watched the stream.
Yeah. Unless it's a pay-per-view, of course.
Like, I've never just watched, like, what's randomly streaming. I've always decided what I wanted to watch.
Dude, like, I always panic because I turn it on and they're like, it's Total Divas. I'm like, holy fuck, turn this off. No one needs to know.
I watch Total Divas, but my fiance watches it.
Here's the thing. I know it's going to sound horrible. As a writer and as a pervert, you Google weird shit. I would be more embarrassed that someone thought I watched Total Divas than Google. Because, like, I think my 6th or 7th book, I wrote about a dominatrix, and I had to, like, watch dominatrix porn to be like, okay, I gotta fucking be accurate. It's research. I would rather have someone come in and be like, oh yeah, he was watching dominatrix porn than Total Divas.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Research.
Oh, I had to watch a lot of weird shit for research. Now, granted, I'm kind of perverted too. I'm like, wait a second, how does a dominatrix work? But then the thing is, like, it's usually some dude getting tortured and some bitch yelling at him, and I'm like, this just reminds me of marriage.
Without the sex.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times they don't have sex because they just want to be humiliated. So, like, there's very few that have sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, we got way off topic. But that's what happens. So, like, I'd rather have someone come in and be like, oh, he was watching dominatrix porn when he died. Like, okay. Because you can imagine, like, oh, he was watching Total Bellas. Dude, listen, if my worst case scenario happens, I die in this apartment alone, right? My neighbor's happy because I'm quiet. If I die in this apartment alone and I accidentally left WWE 24/7 on because maybe it was a pay-per-view or maybe it was NXT, you know what I mean? And I die, and Total Bellas or Total Divas or something on one of those stupid ass shows are on, can you promise me that you'll start the rumor that it was dominatrix porn? Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. I love it. Anyway, more live comments. Koco, come back to America. I might. Like, and it's weird because, like, it's the thing. It's like, I'll never come back to America. And it's just like the neighbor's like, you're too loud. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going home. Like, it's not the big things that scare me. It's not like it's like the little things. It's like a neighbor complaining, like, you're too loud. And I'm like, dude, you know how cheap Hungry Howie's is in Florida? Fuck you. I'm going home.
It's true.
It'll be like the smallest thing that makes me snap, and I'll just be at your house. Like, I'm sleeping on your floor. Fuck that. Or Pete's garage. Either one. Maybe I'll go back and forth, so it won't be too much pressure on both of you. It's 4:30 here in the Pacific, so only crazy people are even up to watch this. Awesome. It's 7:40 a.m. in New York City. Chancey Bullock says, Brother Dave, I knew you'd come. Appreciate it, man. Balls died. Oh, yeah, we got it. In case of death, delete my internet history. I don't know. I kind of like, here's the thing, like, with the internet and shit, I just have the attitude of just own it. Because, like, one time, like, here's an embarrassing story. I didn't know half this disgusting porn existed until Jerry came. We played this game and it's a nasty game. Don't fucking play it, because if you're like, hey, I just like watching boobies and normal sex, that's the way porn probably should be used. But when you're with an Irish guy and you're like, dude, look how disgusting this porn is, and then you try to top each other, that's a rabbit hole you don't want to go down. That is a rabbit hole you don't want to go down. And I went down that rabbit hole. And then, like, one day they were like, oh my God, you watch disgusting porn. And, like, I could explain it that I was trying to find the most disgusting porn and send, but then, like, they think you're a liar. And then you're like, well, it's not mine. You think you're a liar. If you just own it, you're like, did you watch a fucking 98-year-old Brazilian woman give a fucking blowjob to a bull? Like, yes, I did. Like, it just drops, you know what I mean? They're like, I don't know where to go from there. So, yeah, I just own it. That's it. But who knows? But then again, I also be like, oh, I'm doing it for research. Why are you got Vaseline and your dick in your hand? Research.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sure, it still works.
Exactly. I don't know. Like, the fucked up part is we talk so much, we do a podcast so much. I don't know if those inside jokes were ever on a former podcast. Let's see. Brie Bella gave birth last night. Congratulations. I can't wait not to see it on the thing. We all know every major intelligent agency on Earth has all our fetishes in a file somewhere. Well, anyway, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, if you're worried and you blackmailed, but just fucking own it. That's what I found out. Like, you just own it. Be like, yeah, I'm into weird shit. I watch weird shit. Just fucking own it. And I also don't judge people too much, you know? As long as you're not hurting other people, or hurting people that don't want to be hurt or taking advantage.
Here's a fetish.
Go crazy.
Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be a good match.
I think it's going to be an amazing match, and I hope Nakamura is never going to have a bad match. And I just hope this puts a fire under Dolph Ziggler's ass to be awesome Dolph Ziggler again. But here's the thing. I'm kind of hypocritical of Dolph Ziggler because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, as a fanboy, I'm like, what the fuck, Dolph Ziggler? Why the fuck ain't you still awesome? Why are you mailing it in? Why did you give up on life? But then I literally remember how he was treated. I would probably be a million times worse. I'd be like the worst wrestler ever. Dude, I'd just be hiding the back for catering. It's like, what the fuck's the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. But he fucking re-signed, so. Did you ever see Dolph Ziggler's movie?
No, not yet.
Dude, I am 90% sure it was shot in one day. 90, and none of that, but like a lot of it doesn't even make sense. Like they go places that go nowhere. Often. Like,
So you want to do while we're on wrestling topic, you want to do a quick breakdown of Backlash?
Oh, is that this week?
Yeah. Next week.
I don't know. Let's save it for a future podcast then.
All right. I just didn't know if you wanted to look at the card at least.
Yeah. We'll do a preview. Just run down the matches and we'll say if we think we'll be good or bad. And then we'll do a preview show there. Because if we do a preview show, I want to have it like kind of early in the front, not me just talking about Japan and weird shit.
Well, right now it's got the Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus the Welcoming Committee, which is Natalya, Tamina, and Carmella.
I only seen a little bit of that, and it was probably the worst segment I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. So then you got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler.
That's because here's the thing. That alone is worth the price of the month of your WWE network.
It's like you would think that is like hands down going to be the show stealer.
Yeah.
But then you have Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles.
That's not bad at all.
You know what I mean?
This sounds like a good fucking pay-per-view outside of the women. Oh my God, we went back to the 90s.
The Usos versus Breezango.
All right. Yeah, I love their fucking comedy shit. So I'm on board. I'm actually kind of happy. I'm gonna watch this pay-per-view, man.
Yeah, this is a really good episode of SmackDown Plus.
Yeah, because all the women's. Let's be honest, we're not watching that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it's still.
Well, so far you got two awesome matches worth the price of the mission.
I said the tag match is going to be good.
Yeah, that's going to be good. But it's going to be a different type of good. I think that's going to be more entertainment good.
Yeah, and then you got Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we can go to bed early.
Hey, the middle of the sandwich is good. The bread is a bad choice, though.
Yeah. So 2 matches to ignore, 2 matches to fucking be like, this is why I love pro wrestling.
And then, one to be entertained.
Yeah, one to be entertained. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I don't know.
Good for them. And then
3 out of 5 ain't bad.
The TakeOver Chicago card the night before.
All right.
Is Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate for the UK title.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross versus Asuka.
Asuka better never lose. Like, I'm such a big fucking fan of Nakamura and Asuka right now. They're like Nakamura, Asuka, Okada are pretty much the only things I watch now. And I don't want them to ever lose. Like, I'm that much of a fanboy. Right. Like, Americans are like, he's going to lose to Kenny Omega. I'm like, you shut your fucking mouth, foreigners.
Got a ladder match for the NXT tag titles. You got DIY versus the Authors of Pain.
Yeah. All right.
And Hideo Itami versus Bobby Roode for the NXT title.
Are you fucking for real?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I got to watch NXT more. I got to watch wrestling more. That's why we going somewhere out there.
Last night it was Itami versus Roderick.
Well, oh man, I got to watch that. I'm going to watch that as soon as we get off the air.
Yeah.
I love both those guys. So, yeah, fuck, man, that's a dream match actually.
That's 2 nights of what sounds like decent wrestling.
Fuck yeah. Maybe we'll do a live NXT review after the show.
And
because that'll be another day.
earlier on in the day, Brawl USA is the same day as Takeover.
Oh, sweet.
Not from Chicago, though. Brawl USA is not in Chicago.
Yeah. Well, tell them where it's at, suckers. So, all right. Let's see. Do you think Dolph Shinsuke is going to be a good match? I think it's all up to Dolph and time. Dolph and time.
Yeah.
Kevin Eric Snell says, "Oh yeah, Daniel Bryan Jr. baby named Birdie for some reason. It's Birdie Joe Danielson. All right.
It's I don't know. Birdie's like their name of their lingerie line, so I don't know why they named their child Birdie, but
yeah, I like the reboot of Dolph. Yeah. The whole I don't know attitude. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Is it my attitude? It's not an attitude. I legit don't know shit.
Yeah. We're not trying to be cool, but
yeah. That's what I want to clip in a podcast. Like, what's their new podcast like? Oh, it's not an attitude. We really don't know what the fuck's going on. We're not trying to be cool. That right there is our tagline.
That's our sound clip.
Ziggs will sell his ass off for Nakamura, so that's a good thing. I think so. The Welcome Committee is such a retarded name. I agree. Is Tamina ever going to get competent? I kind of gave up on Tamina, to be honest. Hard to imagine. She's hopeless. One day she'll just click. I hope that Orton vs. Maul is a squash match. It's Daniel Bryan's grandmother's nickname. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to knock anything because my daughter was named after her grandmother's. So I can't fucking knock it too much. Plus, dude, oh my God. 2 things about naming kids. Well, we'll get off because this is we'll talk about anything. 2 things about naming kids. A, I'm horrible at naming kids, but it would have been the coolest. I wanted to call him Leonardo Shinobi. That wasn't his name. Megatron Yokozuna was the name I wanted. Katana was going to be Taiko's name. I think Maximus Hiroki. Max was the only one that slipped under the radar. And then also, too, if you ever have kids, you have the opportunity, when they're between 4 and 6, ask them. It's an awesome question to ask a 4 to 6 year old because, they fucking think differently. You know what I mean? And I guarantee it's going to be an entertaining answer. Ask them what they want their names to be. Be like, if you could name yourself, what would you have picked? Let me tell you, I think it should be a law. The boy Japan, get on this with your list of fucking rules. That you should just name them your kid or a junior or something. And then when they become like 4 or 6, we'll say 5, somewhere in between. You go to that kid and say, what do you want your name to be? Dude, that would be the most entertaining world to live in. I don't know. You probably know this, but I don't know if the audience does. Taiko was going to be Princess Sassy Pants.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine that? Like, can you imagine just going to work and be like, hey, I'm Princess Sassy Pants. Awesome. My son, Max, the middle son, wanted to be Sexy Yama Handsome. Nothing wrong with that.
To be fair, he did become Sexy Yama Handsome.
Yeah. And the third little Leo, baby Leo, asked him recently, and he goes, and the thing is, a 4 to 6 year old won't even think about it. You go to a 30-year-old, be like, hey, name yourself. They might have a name if they thought about it, but they'll actually put thought into it. You know what I mean? Not a 4 or 6 year old. They'll just be like, they'll know that answer. And I'll be like, hey, Leo, if you could name yourself, what would you name yourself? And he'd be like, without even hesitation, Luigi Knockout. And I was like, you know what? I regret not letting my kids pick their own names when they were 4 to 6.
Yeah.
Dude, tell me. Okay, just imagine. You go to work. You go to your real job, and you meet Luigi Knockout.
I like it.
Great. I love it too. I don't know.
I like the name Knockout.
Yeah. Exactly. Luigi Knockout.
James Knockout Richards.
Go for it, man. I love how you wrote pen name, but then use your real name.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's like the thing is too, like you should use a pen name. I'm like, okay, my name is David Koconis. I know, I'll say Dave Koco. And then they're like, I don't think you know how pen names work.
Like in The Simpsons?
Yeah. Like my pen name is just short.
No, that's too simple. L was simple. Good stuff.
What would you say? I missed it.
Oh, The Simpsons. When the teacher's trying to call out Lisa Simpson, and he's like, we'll call her Lisa S. No, that's too simple. L. Simpson. He just gives her the worst
Awesome.
ever.
Yeah.
Simpsons.
I gotta watch The Simpsons more. I haven't watched Simpsons in forever. I haven't watched TV in a while. Yeah. I'm like so far behind on entertainment. I'm glad I'm doing an entertainment podcast. What could go wrong?
We are far behind on entertainment because this isn't even entertaining.
Well, I want to like scream and go crazy and have fun, but I don't know. Fucking the Japanese fucking police will probably come and stick a fucking dick in my ass and be like, "Well, it's you fucking. That's the rules."
Yeah.
Let's see.
His son's name is Matthias Atreyu.
Yeah. I think it's spelled, yeah. My other son is Trevor Linden. Sweet.
Trevor Linden sounds like a sweet wrestler, like an indie name.
Yeah, that would. Or like a future president.
Actually,
Like, vote for Trevor Linden. I'd vote for Trevor Linden.
Yeah. I'd wear his shirt.
Yeah. So, good news. Who's the dad? Well, I like a woman's going to listen. All right, Edward. We decided your son is either going to be an indie wrestler or the president of the United States. So,
what about if that's his indie gimmick?
What if he is the president of the United States and an indie wrestler?
Oh,
dude, can you imagine right now, Donald Trump or Obama or Bill Clinton or whatever, a president, and you booked him on your card? That'd be great.
Trump has the wrestling experience.
I don't know. You should email him and just see. Be like, hey, bro.
I'm booking for my next show. He's a Hall of Famer. Isn't that something you do? Don't you book Hall of Famers for your shows?
I would.
Yeah.
See if he's available. So
I heard he takes plenty of vacations.
Exactly. Did you just give your first political joke ever? Give yourself a Barry Horowitz.
That was like my first political comment ever too.
Oh, you did it. Welcome to the dark side.
I don't think it was that bad either.
No. Kevin Erickson says, don't worry about not watching The Simpsons. All Simpson fans gave it up by 2010, and most gave it up earlier than that.
Yeah.
How does it go to the movie? How does it go to the movies in Japan? How is it to go to movies? Oh, okay. I don't know if I went to the movies with the Goto or it's pretty awesome. A little expensive. The problem is Japan gets movies sometimes really super late. So I have a rule. Deadpool came out 6 months later. And the thing is, I think they're gonna try to change it because Japan, they don't. I don't know. They find different ways to complain. It's not like the way Americans complain on YouTube. But it was a little online trending. Wreck-It Ralph or Candy Crush, I think it's called here. Not Candy Crush. I don't know. It's something, but Wreck-It Ralph basically came out. Yeah, Sugar Rush, right? Yeah. But Wreck-It Ralph came out in America, and by the time it came out in Japan, people could order the DVDs in America and ship it here. So what they did was they would go to the movie theaters and take pictures of themselves holding the DVD as a way of protest. Why the fuck would I want to go see it? I literally own the DVD. So I'm hoping they change that. Logan isn't out. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 comes out this weekend. But I have a rule. If it's within a month or 2 months, I'll go to a movie theater. But if it's 9 months later, fucking Deadpool, yeah, go fuck yourself. I ain't paying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Plus, I normally only do it 4D. I normally only do it in 4D. So I wonder. Yeah. So there you go. But yeah. Because 4D, it feels that's an experience you couldn't get by illegally downloading. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, let's see.
You could just hire a friend to take your chair and stuff for you.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, but I go to movies a lot. It's a lot more expensive in Japan. It's a lot more expensive, and some of the movies come out really late. But every now and then, one comes out early. I don't know. I can't think of the only one I can think of, and it's a bad example. But Battleship came out 2 months early. But there's a theory that if the movie comes out early in Japan, they're looking for good reviews because Japan barely ever gives bad reviews. So like usually if it comes out in Japan first, it means it's a really horrible movie. But
Right.
yeah, but
I don't think Kevin Snell knows what a conspiracy theory is, because he just commented, conspiracy theory. Trump is president, Bobby Lashley is TNA champion, and Umaga is dead. I believe what you meant to say was facts.
I don't
Like,
know because I think they all took place in one match.
well, yeah, but that's not a conspiracy theory. That's just all truth.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what a conspiracy theory is.
I mean, I
Like,
know what
did
a
they plan
conspiracy
it out
theory
in the
is.
ring?
I don't think that's what a conspiracy theory is.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna watch TNA this week, ain't we?
And a conspiracy theory is an explanation of an event or situation that invokes a conspiracy without warrant.
Well, maybe he has to go in more detail.
Yeah, because that's not a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, okay, well, this he saved his ass. He goes, "Oh, I'm sure it all ties together somehow with aliens."
Perfect.
Oh, yep. Problem solved.
Yep.
So there you go. Speaking, by the way, I had the perfect segue, and then of course I got off topic. I was like, I'd vote for that guy's son, and then I was gonna say, would you vote for The Rock? And that was gonna be my segue. But I don't think it's a segue if it's like 20 minutes later. He's named after the hockey player. Oh, sweet. Yeah, my son, one son's named after a Ninja Turtle, the other a Gladiator, and my daughter's after grandmothers. So, yeah, I named my kid after a Ninja Turtle.
All right, so here's a segue for you, Dave.
All right, would you vote for The Rock?
Would you?
You know what? I wish I fucking saved this. I wish I published this. I got laughed at you, not laughed at, but like people were like, "Oh, you're fucking wrong." And I did this paper like how politicians are completely worthless and they're going to be replaced by celebrities. I even said like I don't want to say I'm Nostradamus, but like I fucking reread the paper and I wrote this paper I think in the 90s, and fucking I kid you not, I fucking said that they'll have they'll have a black president that not many people know about. He'll be Democrat, but he'll act like a Republican, and people will go crazy because it'll make them feel good. I wrote that like before anyone knew who Barack Obama was, and then I also wrote in this paper that celebrities will become politicians because politicians are completely worthless, but at least celebrities, when they lie to you, you'll be like, oh, I like what they did before that. And one of them was actually Donald Trump. I'll be like, Republicans will vote for someone who says they're a very smart businessman. And then like I also said Charles Barkley, Will Smith. Well, I didn't say The Rock, but I don't understand. Like maybe people believe it. Like what the fuck does Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, Obama have over The Rock? Absolutely nothing. The Rock can sit back and sell. What's that?
Bill Clinton plays that sweet, sweet saxophone.
Yeah, he does. So, but the Rock can fucking sing "Excuse Me," or is it "Excuse Me"? What was it? You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I want to hear a remake of "Excuse Me" now. I don't know. I don't understand why all the politicians ain't celebrities. Like, what the fuck's the point of having a real politician? Nothing ever gets done. Like, really? Yeah, Donald Trump's fucking shit up, but so would someone with 90 years of experience.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, the same things happen. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just find I've given up on the system so much, but I gave up on the system a lot before it was cool. Like at university, people are like, oh, you're so fucking depressed. Like I wrote this whole paper on just how celebrities are going to be the future. So yeah, fuck yeah. Because here's the thing. The Rock is going to fuck us over. Donald Trump's going to fuck us over. Charles Barkley would. But at least you're entertained. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, fucking the guy who fucking been a fucking stupid-ass politician his whole life, him fucking you over because he has experience of fucking you over. Like, here's the thing. I'd rather have a guy that has no idea what the fuck's going on because I'd be like, well, he fucked me over, than a guy that's like, yeah, I know exactly what's going on, and I fucked you over. You know? Fuck it. Let's have The Rock. I don't know what his stance are, but I'll fucking vote for him. Fuck it. And people think it's gonna get worse. No, it's not. Listen, dude, the country is completely divided. If The Rock says he's a Democrat, half the country will say he's the greatest thing ever. And if he does the other fucking party, they'll be like, he's the greatest president ever. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Can
I'm
you
so
imagine his
glad.
speeches, though?
What's that?
Can you imagine his speeches?
Finally, The Rock. Yeah, it would be amazing. I'd be marking the fuck out.
Has come to the White House.
Like, like, my whole big thing would be like, you, dude, you can only be the president if you stay in character. I want legit The Rock.
I don't think there's a character anymore. I think it's just
I
Dwayne.
don't know. He's still like, I don't want like Dwayne Johnson, like wink, wink. I'm a celebrity. Look at me, awesome. I want like fucking 1990s. You smell what The Rock is cooking. I'll whoop your candy ass. Like that's the guy I want. I just want it to be fucking utterly ridiculous. Because the thing is, it's always utterly ridiculous. They just put on a show that's like, I'm so important. I wear a tie. No, I want it to go full blown. Because the world sucks, and we're never gonna get better. I'm glad I'm putting a positive spin on this. We're not. We're absolutely not. I mean, just look around the world. We're never gonna get better. Well, let's at least be entertaining as we burn down Rome. You know, as we burn down planet Earth. Let's at least be fucking entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could picture The Rock asking like North Korea if they like pie.
Exactly. So, let's see. Oh fuck. Will Smith. Wow, he's practically already grooming his son to be ruler of the world. Yep. Jesse Ventura for 2020. Yeah, why not? Like, I give so little shits about who runs the fucking free world because, like, nothing changes. Nothing at all changes. And then when you bring that up, you bring it up to an Obama supporter or a Bush supporter or a Donald Trump supporter. You're like, dude, they do exactly the same thing. And he's like, all right, dude, whatever.
Yeah, it's a lot of blind following.
It's fucking ridiculous. Party Schmarty, I wouldn't vote against The Rock. Exactly. I'd vote against Cena. Well, you got your priorities there, Kevin Eric Snell. Kevin Buchanan says, should why even we need a president? The only thing they're going to do is lie to us. Yeah. I mean, because there has to be a guy that takes the fall. There has to be a guy. Have WWE take over the White House? Yeah, it worked well for the XFL. Have Stone Cold as VP? Fuck it, why not? I just have so little faith in a human. Like, I know this is like a South Park thing, but remember when, like, I don't know, the Easter episode where Jesus or the Pope let the bunny in charge, and that's where the Easter bunny came from?
Right.
I'm totally probably slaughtering this South Park thing. I would be completely fine with that. Like, even South Park, I'm two South Park references. They have a thing where, like, they help the economy and they just cut off a chicken's head and let it run around. I'm completely fine with that. It's a better system. It's literally a better system than we have now. Ah, man. I think we should start a political show where I just fucking sit there and get sad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like, yeah. Somewhere out there gets sad. There you go. But yeah, The Rock is thinking about running for president. So fuck it, dude. Let him. You know? Because here's the thing, at least celebrities want to be loved. You know what I mean? They're like orphan puppies. Celebrities want to be loved. So you got that going for us, you know?
Yeah. Do you think, though, that, like, with Trump winning, more ridiculous people are going to come out of the woodworks and try?
Oh, I hope so. You know, because it doesn't matter who wins. We're ruined. But let's have fun with it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, you're dying of cancer, but you put a clown nose on.
Like, the timing is off, but can you imagine if, like, Trump's term was over, so now we have to find somebody new, and it was like the same time as like this new Baywatch movie was out, so like The Rock and like David Hasselhoff like started campaigning as like a way to push the new movie?
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Actually, now that I said it. Now that I said it out loud.
I know this is going to be the most ridiculous comment ever, but David Hasselhoff, is he even an American citizen?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. He's always he's always in like Europe being famous and shit. Are you actually Wikipediaing it?
Yeah.
There we go.
He's an American actor, singer, producer, and businessman.
All right. What celebrities? This will be a question for those in the chat. What celebrities would you vote for without knowing anything about their platform? You're just like, yeah, fuck it, dude. Let that guy run it for a while. I'm saying The Rock. I'd give The Rock that. You know what I mean?
Did you know that David Hasselhoff has a Guinness World Record?
No, I did not, but I want to know now.
He is the most watched man on TV.
Oh, yeah, because of all those other small countries Baywatch loved. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for him.
SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, I did not expect to learn so much about David Hasselhoff tonight, but here we are.
Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd definitely vote for Ben Affleck without knowing anything. I'd be like, dude, I love Ben Affleck.
Oh my God! In the video game Command and Conquer: Red Alert 3, he was the vice president. Hasselhoff was the vice president in that game, so he already had political experience.
Fuck yeah, he does. All right, we got Team Baywatch.
Yep.
Is Baywatch out yet?
No, not yet.
I wonder if it's gonna be good.
I mean,
Probably
it's got Zac Efron. It's already the world's sexiest movie.
Well, the thing is about The Rock, no matter how shitty the movie is, I'd be willing to watch it. Like Will Smith, Ben Affleck, Kevin Smith, director, and like The Rock.
Yeah.
Like no matter how bad the movie is, they got my money. Mm-hmm. But then again, I still didn't see Gilio or whatever the fuck that Ben Affleck one is.
Nah,
so, I've never seen it.
Geely or whatever it is.
Yeah, but he's the best fucking Batman ever. I love fucking Ben Affleck. Context is everything. Well, no, fuck it. Keep the context.
Context. I just want to fuck Ben Affleck.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome. So okay. So I guess the question is, not knowing anything about the platform, who would you vote for president? And second off, who's like, even if the movie's absolute shit, you still go watch. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think who I would vote for. No
Blindly.
matter.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Johnny Depp.
All right, I can see that.
I don't know why, but I would say Johnny Depp. Do you think that Vin Diesel would just turn America into family?
Yes. Oh my God. I don't know what would happen, but it would be great.
Vin Diesel would probably be the shortest president ever. Like, he would need to stand on a milk crate.
Is he short?
He's super short.
He doesn't look that short, but I've never met him in person.
Looking it up now.
Who do you think would be the craziest ride? I mean, Donald Trump's a pretty crazy ride, but I think Tom Cruise would be a crazy ride.
Yeah. Because of Scientology, I think he would be.
Well, not even that, but like he's just up and down personality. Yeah. Who knows?
Jim Carrey would be a fun ride.
Yeah, he's a bit crazy.
They say Vin Diesel's 6 feet. There's no way.
I mean, yeah, where did you get Vin Diesel short?
I've always heard Vin Diesel was short. I don't think he's 6 feet, though. I think that's a lie.
Let's see. Kevin Axtell said, he said a lot. Hasselhoff could probably win in Germany. Yeah. Like Norm MacDonald says, the Germans love David Hasselhoff. Yeah, Am I a bad person to ask? I've gone cold turkey on TV and movies for a long time. YouTube and video games are my entertainment. YouTube's been my only entertainment for a real long time. And it sucks that the fucking shit's getting ruined. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then they said, I'd like Joe Rogan in the White House for fun. No, he's too political for that. He's too political for the White House.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Joe Rogan seems like he would fucking know what he's talking about. But you never know. But then they sell out. Oh, we can ask Joe Rogan.
I don't want a president.
I'm gonna sell enough books to go on a Joe Rogan podcast, and then I'll ask him.
I don't know. Like, I watched Joe.
Would you sell out?
I watched the Joe Rogan comedy special, and I did not laugh once.
Yeah, I think I think he's more of a celebrity than a comedian. I know he'd fucking not now. I'm not going to be on his podcast. I think he's more a celebrity than a comedian, but he says some fucking real deep shit sometimes. Some crazy shit, but some real deep shit sometimes. Has good guests. I don't know. I don't know. He's not the best comedian in the world, but I like him. You know? But yeah, some people don't like him at all. But the
I
thing
don't
is,
mind him. I just didn't think his comedy special was funny. All he talked about was political stuff and weed, and I was just like, oh, all right, not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I don't know. I like when he talked about fucking Brock Lesnar using it as a I don't know. I'm paraphrasing here, but he went over how Brock Lesnar would use you as a condom to fuck your girl. I thought that was pretty fucking funny.
Now I'm trying to think of who else I'd blindly vote for. Kevin Hart.
Oh fuck yeah, Kevin Hart would win everything.
Oh my God, The Rock and Kevin Hart, president and vice president.
That'd be the greatest fucking thing ever. Ever. Fucking make it happen.
I would vote twice.
Fuck, who's that? Who's like that? Fuck, who's that really cute girl? Who's the girl from, fuck, every movie with Tom Hanks? Fuck, who's that girl? Not Meg Ryan, but the other one. She's in Fever Pitch. She's in Charlie's Angels.
Drew Barrymore?
Dude, I'd vote for her blindly.
Would you?
Yeah, she's just so fucking adorable. Look at her. Would you think she would lead us astray? She would work hard.
Vote for Adam Sandler and Billy Madison.
What's that?
Not like Adam Sandler now, but like Billy Madison, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Adam Sandler really went bad.
Yeah, he signed that deal with Netflix and just now he makes a movie every 6 weeks.
But it's always bad. And the thing is with Adam Sandler is like he got worse and worse. But I honestly think he got his heart broken like by the reviews of Spanglish. Because like I think Spanglish, I don't know, maybe Spanglish before Spanglish, but Punch Drunk Love was pretty good. But Spanglish got bad reviews. And fuck you, that's a great movie. You know what I mean? That's my fucking review. I love Spanglish. I think it's one of his best fucking movies ever. And like he really tried in Spanglish. And then people like everyone's just like, this is a piece of shit movie. And I think he's like, oh, you want to see piece of shit movies? I'll show you piece of shit movies.
Yeah.
I think this is on us, the people. We fucking, not me. I love Spanglish. I don't give a fucking judge me all you want. I think it's one of his best movies. Because like it's just enough serious, just enough comedy. You know what I mean?
What do you think like Jim Carrey would be like?
I don't know. He says some crazy shit sometimes.
Just think about the characters. Think about the characters.
I think Jim Carrey's the president who fucking gives like speeches of how great we are and starts crying emotionally.
I mean, granted, isn't he Canadian?
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. All right, let's stick with pro wrestlers. What pro wrestlers would you vote for blindly? New Jack.
Well, yeah, because I'll fucking kill you if you don't.
Yeah, that is true. That's a great fucking point. New Jack, The Rock. I'm trying to think who else would vote.
Young Bucks. I would just send the Young Bucks.
But who's the president? There'd be co-presidents. There is no vice president. Oh, the Young Bucks would be amazing. Yeah.
Good call. Send super kick fucking other politicians in the face.
Oh god, they'd be like the fucking DX politicians.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. But like not fucking fake sellout bitches like Triple H, the real fucking.
Or so do we do like Kenny Omega as president and then co-vice presidents, the Young Bucks?
I don't know, because Kenny Omega had a great year as leader of Bullet Club, but a lot of people fucking forget how shitty the year was before he was leader of Bullet Club. Yeah. But then again, maybe he turned around his career, so maybe he'll be like, I turned around my career in 1 year. I could turn around the country.
Fucking Canadian too. God damn it.
Goddamn Canadians. No wonder why their country is better than ours.
Because like think about it, we could have the elite in the White House.
Fuck yeah.
Can you imagine like them being like having like big political like rallies and just chanting?
Oh, Iron Sheik.
Yeah.
Yeah. Franielli says good morning from the U.S. and he's got a little wrench. Well, what's up, Franielli? And he's rocking an Internet Infantry shirt. Sweet.
Yeah, what's the little wrench about? Is that like?
Oh, he's like he can ban people and help
Moderate.
them and shit. Yeah, he's like a chat dude. I think that's what the wrench means. If not,
It
I don't
is.
know. He says, "Fuck the Jim Carrey." Yeah, I guess no one likes Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I don't understand why the
What
gym.
wrestler? I don't know.
Can you imagine our president dressed up as the Mask?
I don't think he would do that though. Why the
No.
Jim Carrey? I don't know. People don't like Jim Carrey. I'm going to do a new roster.
Based off of just like watching
EC3.
watching a lot of them and like hearing their promos and stuff like that. Sammy Callahan.
Oh yeah. I'm looking. Apollo Crews, definitely.
Is it a super smile?
Look at him. How you not voting for that guy?
That's true. How is he not over?
I don't know. It blows my fucking mind away. I was gonna say Roman Reigns is a joke, and I couldn't even bring myself to do it. I have no idea.
Roderick Strong for president. He's a family man now. That's his new gimmick.
Fuck yeah.
I was gonna say you had Dave at Roderick Strong. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but Dave would vote for him.
Fuck, I'd die for Roderick Strong. I love that motherfucker. I'm a huge fan. Hey, dude, I'm gonna take a piss. So plug your shit, and I'll be back.
Yep. Well, Dave is gone. He's giving me free reign to plug my shit, apparently, which I have done in the past already, but I'll do it again. So if you want to check out brawlusa.com, I actually thought about bringing Brawl content to this channel, but last time I did, I got yelled at. So how about Punk? Punk would be an interesting president. I think Punk would be a good president with his promos and his charisma. He could be a good president with AJ as the first lady. Could work. Back to my plug though. We got brawlusa.com, brawlusa.pivotshare.com is the network. May 20th, we're doing a benefit show for a little boy for medical testing. So we got that going on. Yeah, just Brawl USA. Like I said, we thought about bringing content over here, but last time I tried to bring pro wrestling content over to this channel. I got screamed at that this was not a wrestling channel, it was a podcast channel. So I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing some free match content. I feel like Dave's coming back. This is a pretty bad podcast.
I'm back. Just in time for you to say it's a pretty bad podcast.
Yeah.
What is he complaining about?
No complaining.
Just self-hate, self-pity, self-hate.
Yeah, I was just hoping to get them to love me.
Oh, they're like, fuck you, new guy.
Fuck you, Dave.
That's straight up what we're going to name the fucking new channel. Let's drop KocoSports and call it Fuck You, Where's Dave?
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah, of course I wash my hands. I'm not some fucking kind of freak. Now, this has wrestling related thing. I fucking wash my hands all the fucking time because like one time I was like fucking busy and I fucking like in locker. Fuck, who was it? I don't know. There's a bunch of wrestlers. And I was like, oh fuck, dude, I'm not gonna wash my hands. I gotta fucking go. And they just started clapping. And I was like, all right, I'll wash my hands from now on. I learned my lesson. Dude, I always wash my hands except fucking like that one time. I was like, oh fuck. So there you go.
We had the question of how about CM Punk for president?
I'd vote for him. Because here's the thing. Like, CM Punk, I see as Bernie Sanders and Ron Paul. People might not like them, but legit, I don't know why my chair is so short. Anyway, legit fucking, at least they stand for something. You know what I mean? Like, you might not like CM Punk, but you know he's going to stand up to be a prick for what he believes in. So I see him as like a Ron Paul / Bernie Sanders. People will call him crazy, but at least you know where the fuckers are coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see him as that. So there you go. I'd vote for CM Punk. And let's see. Roderick Strong for president. He's a fan. Yes, Dave, you gave me this responsibility. Cool. How about Punk? He seems like a man of character. LOL. Yeah. James Legend is no new guy. I remember back in the days when they tried to in the Triforce episodes of the show. Oh yeah. Well, here's the crazy part. A lot of people might not know this. James Lynch actually was the original host for Wrestle AM, like before Boom Boom. Like
I was also on the radio.
Yeah. That was before Boom Boom.
Yeah.
Radio was awesome.
You know what actor I would blindly vote for?
Who's that?
John Goodman.
Fuck yeah. He knows what the fuck's going on. I'd blindly vote for him. So
he knows about us lower class, families being all those seasons of Roseanne.
Fuck yeah. Roseanne was fucking awesome. I love that show. Because it was the first show, like, to me, it felt, I was pretty young when Roseanne came out, but, like, TV shows felt so fucking fake, and I was like, dude, I can't relate to this. You know what I mean? As a kid, I was like, I don't know.
It started in 88.
Okay, but I was young enough. I was still pretty young, though. But I remember shows prior to Roseanne, it just felt fake. But right. Roseanne, like, it felt like, no, those are real fucking people. That's what real life's like.
Two parents, both working, both struggling.
Yeah. Yeah. It just felt right. Because, like, the thing is, the Bundys were awesome. Because they were fucking funny and said shit no one else said. But I think Roseanne was fucking groundbreaking, too, because prior to that, nothing felt real. Even though Charles in Charge and Family Matters and all that shit, yeah, they might be entertaining. But then you, like, turn around to, like, look at your family and you're like, yeah, no, that's not us. Yeah. But Roseanne, you're like, yeah, I can see that. I don't know.
Like it says, it was an everyday problem, juggling work and family and trying to make ends meet. Who can't fucking relate to that?
Pepperidge Farms remembers, according to Fran Yelly. Fuck yeah, Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Yeah, they do.
So we got to get a lot more people in chat because it seems like people just dominate the chat. Like, we got to have it where it mixes up. We got to get people. We got to become popular again. How does that happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I will figure it out. But anyway, I think this is it. I don't got much else to say. Let's see. Anything new? I'm gonna check KocoSports. We already talked about this, but we'll fucking bring it. Check out KocoSports.net. Hojo from Stardom is coming to Japanese. Coming to Japanese. Is going to sign with WWE, so that's awesome. Everyone's going crazy about the women's tournament.
Yeah.
And let's see. WWE interested in having Impact Wrestling talent join their upcoming women's tournament. And they're looking at Marty Bell and Mia Yim, a.k.a. Jade. How fucking shitty is Jade in Impact compared to on the Indies? Like, it's embarrassing. It's just fucking embarrassing. Like, they can't be the same person. Mia Yim on the Indies is the baddest fucking woman on the planet. Jade is like, I'm Asian and pretty and don't know how to do jack shit. Like, maybe she's not really Mia Yim. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
know. But hopefully in WWE she can be Mia Yim that we all know and love. Are you sharing something? Look at that. Logan Mania, live pro wrestling benefit event. Special 7. Is it 1 p.m. or 7 p.m.?
Earlier. Huh?
Is it 1 p.m.?
Yeah, 1 p.m.
Okay, because it's cut off on my end. So, special 1 p.m. bell time, live Saturday, May 20th, live pro wrestling benefit event, Logan Mania, 12:30 VIP entrance, 1 p.m. bell time, Gulf View Event Center, 9409 US Highway 19, Port Richey, Florida. VIP 15, general admission 10, kids under 10, 5. Tickets available online at brawlusa.com. Be there.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Bam. That's the best. Yeah. But yeah, I hope to see Mia Yim do awesome. Is Mia Yim still under TNA? These are all like former Impact Wrestling girls. Yeah. Holy crap. Was Mia Yim the biggest letdown ever in TNA? She's so awesome. Why wasn't she awesome in TNA?
Remember that awesome ladder match she had in CCW?
Oh, God, it was the greatest fucking thing my eyes ever seen. Ever. So, yeah. It's nice to see you back, Dave. I appreciate it, man. It is just surprising how much weight you've lost. Yeah, I lost over 70 pounds when I came on. I might do a video just weight loss because a lot of people give such nice comments.
Is
I might
that
just do a
exactly?
video.
That's not how much your ex-wife weighed, right?
Yeah. No, she got a little chubby, but yeah. Um,
Whoa, throwing
fuck
shade.
her, dude. Dude, it's weird. I used to never say anything mean about her, but now it's hard not to. Like times have changed. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. But yeah, because like someone on Facebook said something kind. I'll just fucking read this last comment and we'll go. This is from Carlos. Damn, I just caught up on some KocoSports on YouTube and saw that you're back. Yeah, it's kind of like just a test run, see how the shit goes. We're gonna try to improve little by little. That's not him. I gotta say when he stops talking. Or at least you hired some skinny dude to lip sync to your voiceovers. First, let me say. Yeah, first, let me say it's awesome to have you back. Appreciate it. You're my favorite online wrestling personality, and you were definitely missed. Second, if you don't mind me asking, how the hell did you lose all that weight? I think that's a separate show. But yeah, I lost a lot of weight. Mostly depression and carrots and angry runs. Okay, I pretty much summed it up. No, but I went pretty fucking extreme. Like I went extreme where like people that know about weight loss were like, no, you went too far. Like the way I lost so much weight is not healthy at all. I assure you. I assure you. But now I'm trying to gain weight and put muscle. So like, it's weird because like my body's like, go fuck yourself. Because like I went and I was like, dude, I'm gonna do whatever I can to lose fucking weight. Like, and I fucking like, and I'll go into detail about it. But it was really fucking. It was so extreme that like when I went to the gym and shit and talked to people, they're like, yeah, that's too extreme. Don't fucking do it. Like it's not the way I lost weight is not suggested by anybody. And then after that, I shocked the system, lost over 70 pounds in like less than 6 months. Then I'm like, all right, now it's time to rebuild it. And now I'm just fucking jamming protein in me every fucking chance I get. 6 meals, like I'm just I'm changing my way, you know. So yeah, I just heard an echo for a second, but I think we're good. But yeah, maybe
when you said for some reason I thought like very like dirty minded when you said you were just jamming protein inside of you.
Yeah, I probably should have fucking worded that differently.
Yeah.
It's okay, Dave. Letting this stuff flow is the normal way to cope. Yeah, dude. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm trying to find inner peace, so like I'm a lot kinder than I used to be. And like, I have friends now that didn't know me prior to me trying to find inner peace, that like have no idea how crazy I used to be. And like my old friends, like James, is like, yeah. Like I know what you should do on somewhere out there. I'll have a new friend say what they think of me, and then you tell them if like they're just fucking full of shit, the old me.
All right.
Yeah, I had a girl I worked with be like, I can never see you getting angry.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like the opposite. Like I can never see you being happy.
Well, I don't know if I'm happy. I'm just finding inner peace.
Actually, no, that's not true. I think back in the day, you were only happy when you were angry.
Maybe like it was a fucking thing.
Like when you were only happy if you were yelling.
It's like, that's right, that's great. Now I can't yell because of the stupid neighbor. Anyway, how's the little quiet thing? I keep waiting for David's neighbor to knock on the door and tell him to keep the noise down. Yeah, fucking dude. I'll punch that bitch right in the face. We gotta wrap this fucking shit up. But I've been kind of like calm and cool. Hopefully it's still okay. A more chilled out podcast. But somewhere out there is like the ultimate test run. We're just gonna fucking have fun and shoot the shit because I miss doing this. Yeah, that's it. That's what maybe, dude. That's what we should have called it, the ultimate test run. But somewhere out there is such a fucking cool name for our podcast. It's probably some. I hope someone else don't have that name. We probably should have Googled it before we started. They're like, don't you know Stone Cold's podcast is named that? Like, oh shit. No, I did not know that.
What was it?
No, like some celebrities probably podcast, like Joe Rogan's podcast is called somewhere out there, and we just didn't bother fucking. We didn't bother Googling it. Oh well, it's a. But if there is a somewhere out there podcast, maybe we'll just call this the ultimate test run because it would be funny because it'd be like the ultimate test run number 900 because this is the first one we actually numbered. We didn't number the first 3. We're like, this is number 4, baby. Woo! And then we have to fucking edit the things to say what we talked about. But pro wrestling and nerdy stuff with our names is good enough.
If we podcast tomorrow, that'll be our 5th show anniversary.
Woohoo! Yeah, that'd be awesome. But I don't know. Boom Boom's supposed to have WrestleAM that day. Because like I was originally planning to do WrestleAM and then this with you because that's what all cool single people do on Friday nights. But now fucking with neighbor McNeighbor, I'm like But I'm thinking maybe if I get a microphone. English is my second language now. If I get a microphone, maybe like just chill out voice won't sound that bad. I don't know. Let's ask chat. Chill out voice. You cool with it?
I was thinking like, oh, maybe if I get a microwave and I break into her house and throw it in the bathtub while she's bathing, she can't complain anymore.
I had the explosion. It would have been an excellent wrestling commercial. Thank you. For it's okay, Dave. Letting the salt flow. Oh, we already read this. I keep waiting for David's name. We already read this. What the fuck? Like Google is really famous at these are new comments, and then you look and you're like, we've already read this. Google. Dave's fuck you weight loss program. Yeah. Like here's the thing. I'll tell you how I lost weight, but I guarantee, if people legit tried, they might die.
Yeah.
Like legit. But maybe I'll do a video on it. It'll have to be a solo video. There's a somewhere out there podcast in Canada, but it doesn't count because they're pronounced it somewhere eat there. Oh, fuck them. I made that. Oh, he said I made that up. Okay. So basically, Cameron X now could be president. He literally just made up a story, and I'm like, let's go to war. Fuck those Canadian fucks.
So, all right, are we ending this?
I think so. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm just gonna plug real quick again, brawlusa.com. If you can't make it to the show, maybe I'll throw up a donation link for PayPal because I really do want to make money for this little boy. We're also actually, I am partnered up with a company named Fully Gimmicked, and we are selling shirts for Florida pro wrestler Wayne Van Dyke, who's still in the hospital unconscious. We're donating the money from the shirts to Wayne Van Dyke and his family. So you can go to Brawl USA on Facebook and check those out. Also, you can check out Fully Gimmicked on Facebook at Fully Gimmicked. And the last plug I'll do for myself is LGND Customs, Legend Customs on Facebook. Again, that's LGND Customs. And I do just a bunch of kind of nerd products.
Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have to get better at promoting ourselves and making money.
Yeah, I need money. So.
Wait, like it's so funny because I have a meeting with YouTube and they're like, "Where's your Patreon account? Where's your ads? Where's this? Where's the affiliate program?" I'm like, we just turn on cameras and talk.
So,
yeah. Wrestling ranting is celebrity, dude.
I know you specifically saw the last product I put up on Legends because I know you liked it.
The Peter Pan?
The Peter Pan tile. This is actually, I'll show you a picture of the process I take when I make my products.
All right. Yeah, because I gotta get art on my walls because first off, I've said this. Oh, hold on, let's take a picture. What's the process? What the fuck is that? Fire and shit.
Yeah, I light the tile on fire.
Oh, that's cool.
My fiance was not very happy about that. She's like, you have to be safe. I'm like, I was safe.
That's
that
so
fire
adorable.
I'm like, that fire wasn't that big. Dude, the fire was fucking big. I did not expect it to go that fucking on fire.
That's awesome.
My dad recently gave me a blowtorch.
Yeah.
So that I could blowtorch wood and like distress wood. And she's like, how did you light the tile on fire? And I was like, I used a blowtorch. She's like, that's not safe. And I'm like, I didn't use the fucking blowtorch. I was like, I used a lighter. She's like, that doesn't seem much safer either.
You're gonna burn down your girl's house, ain't you?
Dude, the house, the fucking fire was way bigger than I was expecting it to be.
That's awesome. See, yeah, we have to get better at what we do, or just keep doing what we do. Either way.
And that's here. I'll show the finished product also, just for shits and giggles. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
pretty sweet. But yeah, we talked about this earlier, but yeah, fucking A, I didn't realize how much my stupid wife spent money on shit. B, I didn't realize how little I needed in life. Literally, I have stuff now because my friends think I'm a psychopath.
Yeah.
They came to my house like, and like I remember I had a bunch of friends that crashed because like in Japan, like, you know, the subway closes, so you're just like, oh, come crash at my place, you know what I mean? And they walk in and they're like, holy shit, Dave, all you have is books and a mat. And I'm like, this is really fucking depressing. And my one friend's like, dude, bro, he just moved in. And I go, and he goes, you just moved in? I was like, no, I've been here for 6 months. Literally 6 months into it, I just had a mat and a pile of books. So like then all my friends were moving and they're like, here's a table, here's a shelf, here's this, here's that. And I'm like, all right. But then like every time they come, I guess a mat and a pile of books means you're a psychopath. But then they're like, all right, it's getting better, but you have no art anywhere. And like, you have to have photos and
I
art.
just sent you a message on Facebook, but only so that I could screen share and show them the posters I have up in my office.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I got to get some of that. Did you make these?
I printed them.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. The Bam Bam Bigelow one looks a badass.
The Bam Bam one's awesome. The Macho Man one's awesome. They're all pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out something. Because it'd be cool to have something in the background. But yeah, like people were like, yeah, it's a big thing. They're just like, dude, fucking, you're a psychopath. This ain't how fucking people are supposed to live. I'm like, don't you fucking tell me how to live. So yeah, there you go. Wrestling ranting, celebrity in the fucking chat. Oh, this is the time of the day your ass is online. Yeah, but also I have to go soon because my fucking neighbors complained. And oh god, if you watch the beginning of the podcast, you'll understand. Dave, you have to follow soccer. I'm trying to get into it. I like AFC Wilmington because John Green in a story. My son's favorite player is Honda, so I'm getting into it little by little. Wrestling Renton, welcome Renton. Is this really Wrestling AM now, or guess not, Nerd AM? It's basically just a test run of podcast. The funny thing about Dave is the truth of it. I don't know what that means. Dave is really a monk, probably. I mean, pretty close, pretty fucking close. Daniel Bryan will probably wrestle again. I hope so. Yeah, they were talking about it. And recently, I saw it on one of the sites. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know. I don't want him to kill himself, but I want him to be fucking happy. LOL. Maybe it's a monk existence, unless there were books about dominatrix that Dave was using for research, and there's quotes and research. No, it's just I don't know. I got a weird selection of books, but the thing is too, like, I've been married for so fucking long, and now all my single friends are like, "Oh, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that." I'm like, okay, and like they always come in and like give me dating tips, and I'm like, I'm not really sure if I should follow them, but like my one single friend came in and he's like, "Dude, you got way too many books." He's like, having books is great because like, oh, like, you know, girls like, oh, he reads books, that's good, he's an education guy, but then like when you have piles and piles of books, they're like, that's bad because then they think you're a crazy person. And I was like, okay. So then he just started hiding my books.
Yo,
and I'm like,
just like you took a piss break earlier, I'm gonna exit on the piss break.
all right, you're out for good?
Yeah, I'm out because we're trying to wrap this up and you keep talking. So
well, I think let's just wrap it up then. BRAWLusa.com, KocoSports.net. Let's see what else we got. Wrestling Ranting, Operation Freak Show, and oh man, second book's coming out soon. Buy it so my publisher will be happy. And I got to become better at a sales pitch.
I got to stop drinking water knowing I have to piss.
Yeah, dude, these things cost like 50. It's like 50 yen or 50 cents or something like that. You know, so it's 50 cents, and they're huge. It's the most delicious thing in the world. It really is. It's the greatest fucking drink in the world. I drink like 900 of them a day.
I know I have to piss. I don't know why I keep drinking water.
And Mikhail asks, are you following the UFC? Yeah, not as much. And we're going to also do a lot more news audio fucking shows in the future too. And then hopefully we can get Wrestling Ranted on here. We're just rebuilding this shit. But yeah, I follow the UFC, but not as religiously as I used to. Following the UFC makes you sad now. They've been in a kind of a rut of just sad news. You know that fight you wanted to see? It's not going to happen. You know that fighter that you loved for years? Fuck him, right? And you're like, all right, UFC, pump your fucking brakes. At least they have Conor McGregor. That should be UFC's tagline. UFC, at least we have Conor McGregor. So check out everything, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll do a wrestling show with Boom Boom. If not, another Somewhere Out There. And starting next week, hopefully do a lot more. All right, Wrestling Ranton, I love you. Hope to talk to you soon. James, thank you very much. This has been Somewhere Out There. And with that, I am over. Bum, 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 bum.